Hi Stampers, welcome to Snowberry Stampers. Today I'd like to share this cute little card with you that I did case from someone on YouTube, and I'll put her name above. I believe it was Kitchen Table Stamper, but I will put that up there for you. I did change it up a little bit, and I'm using several different products, but this is the card. You can see here. And then there's even a ladybug on the back. So let's get started and I'll show you what we need to make this cute little card. All right, so first you're going to need the dies from the ladybugs. You're going to need the little ladybug stamp set. And I was thinking you could probably do this with just about any other cute little stamp that you might have. I just need one of the rhinestones. You're going to need about 14 inches of red ribbon. You will need the rectangle stitch dies. I'm using this one here. All right, so it's not one of the ones from the nested set. I'm using the stitched shapes, and I'm using the second smallest circle, this one here. I'm using Golden Honey DSP. And I've got a bunch of blends. So I'm using light and dark smoky slate, light and dark real red, the light and dark mango melody, the light granny apple green, and a dark pink pirouette, or you can use flirty flamingo. Okay. As far as, and then we need the starburst punch. You need some dimensionals. Any kind of a hole punch. This is one of the office hole punches. It's got a bigger circle on it. Memento ink. My favorite glue. And then as far as cardstock, you need a half a sheet of real red cardstock, which is 4 1/4 by 11. And it will be scored at 3 inches and 8 1/2 inches. And so let's just score that and get that off to the side. Okay, that's the card base. You'll need a scrap of Granny Apple Green, a scrap of Daffodil Delight. You'll need a piece of Whisper White for the inside, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I've already stamped the happy birthday on here. And from the ladybug die, there is a ladybug trail. This one here, and all it does is emboss. So I don't know if you can, there you go, can see that. All right, so that's for the inside. Then we've got DSP, and we have 2 of each of these sizes. There are 2 of 4 by 2 3/4, and then there are 2 by 4 and 2 1/4. And you'll see I just went ahead and took my real red and just colored the inside of those flowers. All right. Then we've got a scrap of basic black that I punched out with the Starburst punch. I have a piece of Whisper White that I cut out with the stitched circle die. And then from that rectangle, I punched it out with Whisper White and just stamped Hey Lady off to the left. You'll need 3 ladybugs, and I've already colored and die cut those 2, but we'll do this one together. All right, so this one obviously is for the ladybug trail on the inside of the card. All right, then we need, from the ladybug die set, there are this stem with the 2 leaves. there's some grass, and then there's the flower that has the embossing in the center. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, so let's get started on putting this together. Let's start with the inside, and I'm always using my glue, my green glue. All right, the larger fold is going to be the bottom of the card. The smaller fold is the top. Okay. So just lay that in here. And then the flying little ladybug just gets a little bit of glue on her back and put down. Okay. Then I'm flipping it over, making sure I still have it right side up, and I'm just putting glue on the back of this other ladybug that is holding the flower. And she's gonna go on the back of the card. All right. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Okay, now let's do the DSP. So the smaller pieces of DSP, now you want to color the circle, the inside circle of the flower before you adhere it. You can see it does bleed through. And then I've got the large DSP. And then on the inside, we'll do the same thing. So there's our card base so far. Now let's take the circle and we're going to play with the grass. And I'm going to put, let's get it, my silicone mat. All right, I'm just going to put glue across the bottom. And I'm going to layer the grass. And it's okay that it hangs over. So we're going to just trim that off. And just a little bit in the center here. And I want to cover up the bottom of the circle. All right. And then you just take your paper snips and follow the line of the circle and trim that off. Okay, and there we have our grass, and it's still in the circle. All right, the little flower stem, just adhere a little bit of green glue. And I'm going to have that coming out of the grass and just up the side. Whoops. And it's good if it sticks to the paper and not your fingers. Okay. All right. And the little flower, I'm just going to take a mini dimensional and I'm going to put it at the top of the stem. Just have that hanging over the edge like that. All right, now we can go ahead and mount this onto our black starburst. So, all right, there you go so far. And now we're going to color the little ladybug, and I'm doing her face in light smoky slate. And I'm taking the pink pirouette or the flirty flamingo, whatever you have, and I'm just going to give her cheeks a little bit of pink. I'm going to take the light real red and color her body to the other side. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend that together real quick. Now, if any of you have any crystal effects left, or during the holidays we had this crystal, the shimmery crystal effects, you could put that on her shell and let it dry, and it'll give you a nice hard coat like a ladybug has. All right, I'm going to color her little feet. And I'm coloring in the black spots, and I'm just using my dark smoky slate. All right, so let me run that through the Big Shot. Oops. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Now, she is going to be popped up with dimensionals. Okay, and I'm just going to put her in the grass. Stick her on there. Cute. Really cute. All right, now if I can find my rhinestones. Hello, rhinestones. Okay. Don't know where the rhinestones are, but there would be a rhinestone right here in the center of the flower. Okay. So now this piece is going to be glued just on the top and not on the bottom. Or you could do the bottom and not the top. It's up to you. I'm just going to do the top. Just glue on half of it. And then we're going to adhere that down. Making sure it's centered left to right. Okay. All right, so there's that. And now I find my rhinestones. Using my Take Your Pick tool, I'm going to pick one of the smaller ones and put that in the center there. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to take the Hey Lady and we're going to punch a hole just off to the right. And we're going to take our ribbon and making sure it's laying flat, I'm going to wrap it around the bottom. And this tag is going to sit a little off center, or the knot itself is going to be a little off center. So you feed both feet of the ribbon through your hole, and you can use your Take Your Pick tool to kind of push it through. Right. And if you just pull it apart, making sure the ribbon is flat, not twisted, and then just tie a double knot. The single knot might not, if you use a smaller hole punch, a single knot might work, but this hole punch I need a double knot. All right, and then I'm just going to trim off the ends. And then you can slide this wherever, and it can be facing up or facing down. I'm not going to glue it. And there you have a cute little card. Hey lady, happy birthday. And then with the ladybug again on the back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day and happy stamping.